I'm going to show you right now what I eat in a day as a healthy, busy, working vegan mom. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my plant-based inspiration. Make sure to hit like on this video. It helps with my algorithm. So I started off my day eating a little later than usual. I had a Japanese sweet potato. These are so nice and filling and just the perfect amount of sweetness for me to be considered a breakfast food, as well as a banana. Bananas are excellent for gut health and they really help to keep me nice and full. I also had an apple. I always like to include fruit in my meals, especially in my breakfast. I do prefer sweeter things for breakfast in the morning most times, and fruit really does the trick for me. Eating this apple also helps lower the calorie density of my meal. I use these Aussie trace minerals. They are a really great supplement to add into your water to help get you some more magnesium. And once I heated up my Japanese sweet potato, I just added all of the fruit onto my little container here. I use the same container at work for all my meals and just plop everything down in there. I have this nice little fruit platter along with my sweet potato. Nice and filling, beautiful colors, just so good. On my lunch break, I went and filled up my water jugs. I have a alkaline filling station I go to. I also got a juice. I always make my juice at home, but since I was over here on this part of town, I went ahead and indulged. I got ginger, turmeric, apple, and lemon. And when I got back to work, I made sure to add some black pepper from the drawer to help absorb the curcumin. Later on, I made myself a mushroom latte. Heated up some of my alkaline water, a little bit of instant coffee, and some mushroom powder. These mushrooms I've been taking for almost the past month to help enhance my cognitive function. So I'm at home now and I'm making Berkeley's dinner. I just made her this turmeric banana smoothie. Really good. I tried a little bit of it. I'm chopping up some tofu for her right now. Gonna make her, also make her some tofu. Normally I'm at a point where I eat 3 meals a day, but I was like working so hard on something at work earlier that I just skipped breakfast and ate I ate breakfast, but it was like at lunchtime. So whatever, I am going to make a nice hearty meal for tonight. I don't really know what yet, but I'm snacking on Berkeley's food as I make it. And I know I'm gonna eat some of these pieces of tofu. And what I do is I just pan fry it in some coconut aminos. It's really good. Hot. I always seem to snack while making dinner. It's just something I've always done ever since I was younger. So here's my apple, helping to stay full on some fruits, some seaweed that I like to take for iodine consumption since I don't eat any fish or anything like that, as well as one of my Relari Metabolism melts. I've been taking these for a little over a month as well. I've really noticed with all the amino acids and the cacao, all the things that go into this beautiful little supplement, it's helped my sleep and it also has helped my body stress response. There's a code below if you guys want to try them out. They're really nice. The company's super great. And I also snacked on some rice cakes. So I eat starch solution style, right? It's great. I started it not long after I stopped breastfeeding my little one or pumping and making milk because you require a little more higher fats and more food and stuff when you're making milk. And so I wanted to tone my body back up or down or whatever you want to say once I stopped doing that. And so I've been eating this way for about 6 months, starch solution style. I've lost weight. It's been great. Love it. I will say it is difficult though when you are preparing like these yummy treats for your daughter, which are all health foods, no processed sugar, like the little things I just showed you in the clip, the little protein bites, like it's got tons of peanut butter, right? And I'm like, who can resist? Sometimes I'm really good. Like I won't indulge. I'm like, oh no, that's peanut butter. Cause starch solution is like, we don't eat a lot of fat, right? Or barely any fat, just a little bit. Cause Dr. McDougall, who created the starch solution, his research suggests that most of the fat is in the other foods. And for weight loss purposes, the fat you eat is the fat you wear. So all that aside, peanut butter is full of fat, which is what my little toddler requires. They require more fat. All that to tell you that it is hard not to eat these protein bites like the Cookie Monster right now, and just gobble them down. Sometimes it's tough. So I'm just over here with my carrot. I just wanted to come back and say I did not mean to make that diet sound restrictive. If the goal is weight loss, then certain foods should be eliminated. If you're on the, maximum weight loss plan, even tofu would be considered because it's higher in fat. You know what? Every now and then, just gotta indulge. And we're back to business with my bag of broccoli. I always just throw it in the microwave, even though I loved fresh steamed broccoli. This is just way more convenient for me as a busy vegan working mom. I wanted to make some hash browns. I have a waffle maker that is really, really awesome. So I took the skin off the potatoes. Most of the time I'll leave it on and eat it if I'm just eating plain potatoes, but for the waffles, you'll want to take the skin off and then use a cheese grater, getting some use out of a cheese grater since I don't eat cheese, and just grate all this up as if it were cheese. Take a little of the excess water off and then place it in the middle of the waffle maker. And just like a regular waffle, pay attention to the settings whenever it's ready. I left it on a little longer than normal just to make sure it was nice and kind of crispy, even though, it's obviously not crispy all the way. These are like legit hash browns. Like, look how good they look. They were so good, like so good. So I didn't have my blue agave sriracha sauce that I always use on everything. I've been leaving it at work because I use it at work. So I used spicy mustard and it was really good on top of it. This was a nice dinner. It kept me nice and full. And yeah, it was really, really good. I would recommend trying these hash browns. If you'd want to support my channel further, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/thebusyveganmom. I appreciate your support so much. I do upload videos every Monday and Friday. Don't forget to subscribe if you hadn't so you don't miss out on any of my plant-based inspiration. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I've actually got one more item I'm gonna be eating tonight, sharing with you. Broccoli ice cream that Berkeley made me. Thank you, Berkeley. Can I have another bite?
Yeah.
So good. Love my broccoli ice cream.